Hello, this is Alex Kazmark for the FXEdge.com, and this is your free daily Forex video for October 12th, 2009. Quick reminder before I begin, the purpose of this free daily video is education and not an alert service. I'm not going to make any trade recommendations here, but what I am going to do is point out levels of support and resistance for the next 12 to 24 hours. Please keep in mind that trading with leverage is very risky, so please don't trade any real money until you've established a proven track record of success on a demo account. Trading conditions are always changing, so make sure to watch tomorrow's video to stay updated. Happy Monday, everybody. One thing I want to point out from the very beginning is the pound-dollar reversal, or perhaps maybe just more range trading. Am I surprised to see the pound-dollar reverse so hard in the opposite direction? Well, it's a yes and no answer. I am disappointed as we saw an opportunity for a long, which never triggered. However, the pair is still within the recent ranges, although with a bit more volatility here. Getting back to the euro, this has fibbed 38.2% now from this recent low to the recent high, and what we expect here is a little bit of a more retracement towards the 146.50 area at best before continuation higher. At the same time, we're biased for more. Well, that's the bias for more dollar losses. However, we have to be mindful here, and a potential opportunity for a double top reversal is at play at that 148.50 level. So we actually have to see what happens in the next 48 hours to get a better understanding of what's going on with the major pairs. It seems like the dollar is going to lose a bit more ground, but look at the pound, and complete opposite picture is what you're seeing here. Dollar being favored here against the pound. What we saw as a breakout perhaps was I don't want to say a double top, but more of a retracement, a bit of a range trade before a break lower. This break lower is very negative for the pound. We do expect, if not a bounce off the 158 level, then further dollar losses. Let's go ahead and cover the support and resistance levels now. Currently trading at 147.08 on the euro. First level of support is going to be found at 146.80, followed by 146.20, 145.60, and 145 even. Below 145, we'll see 143.80. First level of resistance is going to be found at 147.50, followed by 148, 148.50, and 150 figure. Looking at the pound, now that we've really broken that wedge pattern that I was looking at, that I talked about last week, I'm disappointed here. I really thought we could see a little bit more of dollar losses towards that 162 level, perhaps 163.50, but on Friday, complete reversal here. First level of support for the pound could be now found at 158. Below that, 157. Below 157 will be 155. Above 158.44, we're going to find resistance at 160, followed by 161.20, 61.51, and 162. Above 162 will be 163.50. So once again, support at 158, 157, 155.08, and 153.30. So 4 levels of support. Excuse me, we have 5 levels of support. Just want to make sure I got them all. 158, 157, 155. We actually have 155.80 here as well, and I apologize that this wasn't in here. 155.80 was another level of support, and 155.08. Now, these latter levels, we have to go back quite far to see these levels here. We saw these tops several times. That 155.08 level came in during the end of November, 25th, 26th, and 27th of November. So these are quite going back quite a few days, but we'll see what happens over the next 48 hours to get a better understanding. Next up, we're going to take a look at the dollar Swissy. Currently trading at 103.24. First level of support for the dollar could be found at 102.40, followed by 102 even. Below that, we'll see 101.30. If the dollar continues to gain ground, it can run into resistance at 103.50, followed by 103.80 and 104.50. Above that, we'll see 105.50 as a level of resistance. Finally, we're going to take a look at the dollar yen. Interesting rebound here. As we said, it's been slowly grinding higher to new lows, set a new pivot low, and then 2 days later we saw a nice bounce toward the 90 level. If the dollar continues to gain ground, we're going to see first level of resistance at 90.20, followed by 90.80, 92, 92.50, and 93.20. First level of support could be found at 89.50, followed by 88.20, and 87.12. Below that, we'll see 85. We're still aiming for the 87.12 level as our profit target on our trade in our members section. So if you'd like a more detailed analysis with potential trade opportunities, please join us in the member section. This has been Alex Kaczmarek for the FXEdge.com free daily Forex video for October 12th, 2009. Until tomorrow, good luck trading, everyone.